Aleem sent me an email on a Friday afternoon. Actually, it was Friday evening, and it's a day off in Dubai. And the email said, "Wasim, I have good news for you. Do you have time to talk?" I'm like, "Do I?" So he gave me a call and he said, "Wasim, you won the Global Award." And then I said something which for some reason surprised him. I said, "What category?" He goes, "Does it matter?" This award is significant to me because over the past year, we helped Pearl of ICT, our client in Saudi Arabia, build their dream product. Now, while that's a reward in itself, I'm glad that we got the recognition for the hard work that we put in to get there. Do Right by the client really defines consulting in general. It's to focus all your efforts on helping your client be successful and realize their vision. Infusion provides a lot of unique opportunities. For me specifically, it was to give me the opportunity to go back to the Middle East, where I'm from, and work and be successful and meet with some of the most prestigious clients in the world. I'm Wasim Malham, an engagement manager at Infusion Dubai. I've been with the company for 2.5 years, and I won the Global Do Right by the Client Award.
I get a call from John. Usually when I get a call from John, I'm always a bit nervous, you know. I started chatting with him and he told me he wanted me to fly over to New York because I won the Global Grow My People Award. It was really good. I really appreciate it. The most thing I'm proud of is definitely my team, no questions asked. They're really an awesome bunch of people, easy to work with. We've executed one of the biggest projects for this year, the Pearl of ICT. The execution was really good, no hiccups, and realistically when I started the project, I was having loads of concerns about this project, but they really pulled it off and they really make my job easy. So the advice I would give to future award winners is grow your people, empower yourself, and do right by the client. You can't go wrong. I'm Marlon and I'm the winner for the Global Grow Your People Award.
My fondest Infusion memory goes back to when I first started in the organization, probably about my 4-month mark. I was called to meet Aleem Samani at a lunch before we had a quarterly meeting with Microsoft Canada around our innovation center. So we're sitting in this Swiss chalet in Mississauga and sharing quarter chicken dinners, and it really dawned on me that I was a subject matter expert here. I had been called to this meeting to brief our president, me, a new grad, sort of new to this organization, was called here to brief our president on what I had been up to in the Innovation Center. And it was one of those moments I felt empowered. It was a high for me, but I also felt accountable for everything that I had been up to in the center. The rest of the high is that Aleem then let me do the presentation to Microsoft Canada later that afternoon, so it was a pretty good day. I've been with Infusion now for about 4 years, and the Empower Yourself Immutable has always been one that I've really identified with. I feel that over the last few years, it's been that item that's really been responsible for a lot of our growth and innovation. I'm most proud this year of the work my team and I have done in possibly insurmountable scenarios. We've really rallied together on a lot of projects that I could ramble off at this point to deliver an amazing final product, and I'm really proud of those outcomes. The advice I would give future award winners are sort of 2 things. So one, I would say take things on that you're not going to be good at and then get good at them. And the other thing that I would say is be more than what your written job description is. Those are the areas where you go above and beyond, where you can really shine. I'm Kayla Spees, and I'm the Humbled Global Empower Yourself Award winner.
Well, I found out when I was walking down the street and my phone buzzed, and I looked down and I got an email from Aleem Samani, and I usually don't get those, so it was definitely a surprise, and the email was not very specific, so I had to find out after talking with him on the phone, and it was definitely a surprise. I would say that I'm most proud of the work that my team and I have done on CRM at Credit Suisse. It's been a challenging project, and we've delivered exactly what the client has needed for the project, and that makes me happy. I think back to Sleepless in New York last year, and I remember being awake for 22 hours and sitting there and thinking that this is exactly what I want to be doing with my life, and this is really the right place for me. My name is Rob Ringham, and I'm one of the proud Global Top 202 winners.
John Michelle sent me an invite to a meeting, And I've been living in Toronto and New York, and I figured like he was gonna yell at me for some sort of expense that I had done, and I was a little worried about this. So I went into his office trying to feel confident and everything. He sits me down, he's like, "Don't worry, it's not that bad." And we giggled a little bit, and then he said, you know, "You've been around for a little while, you know about the awards we do at Christmas?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he says, "Well, you won the Global Top 2 Under 2, congratulations." And I blushed. I'm most proud of the relationships I built. Like, I can think back on a lot of projects that I'm proud of, but the one thing that seems to last longer than the projects are the people I've met and the relationships I've built and how at home I feel. Winning the Global Top 2 Under 2 to me means, you know, a lot of the hard work that I did paid off, but more than anything, I guess it means that people care. It's sort of a nice feeling to know that everything you did, you know, surmounted to more than just the deliverables. It's like someone noticed. Feels good. I'm Darcy Stallport, and I am a proud Global Top 2 Under 2 winner.